She's obviously spooked out right now. And it's crazy to see because it's like, did we see how he reacted when those people were outside trying to interview him, asking questions, and he was so terrified that they were going to ask him about Epstein? And I just think it's so funny. I'm like, who is on payroll? Because nobody asked him the hard questions ever. Like, I never see these questions being asked, but it's all over social media, the news.
Wendy Williams has spent years hinting that Jay-Z's past holds secrets the public was never meant to know. She's also repeatedly brought up rumors about Beyoncé's alleged first surrogate, the woman some claim carried Blue Ivy. For years, most people brushed it off, until the Diddy case exploded and the name Cathy White started resurfacing everywhere. At first, many assumed Cathy was simply Jay-Z's mistress, who got silenced after allegedly becoming pregnant. But insiders claim the truth goes much deeper. Some believe Cathy wasn't just involved romantically. She may have witnessed disturbing events connected to Epstein's Island, and what she allegedly knew could have made her a dangerous liability.
Take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people, so how the f they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best fit to somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth about anything, go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture. You know what I'm saying? And they have to lie because if they ever went and supported the red hat before they say, okay, it's okay to do it, they go pull them some. They'll pull up some on them. They'll have some on them. They get their brother locked up on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cathy White has become one of the most well-known names on the internet that people still know almost nothing about, mostly because of the strange story and the powerful connections surrounding her right before she died. For context, Cathy was a Howard University graduate who moved to Los Angeles and built a career as a publicist and health and fitness expert in the entertainment industry. She also had bigger ambitions and wanted to step into music, possibly even as a label owner, which is why she registered Coreana Hun Music Group LLC as her company. There's even a short IMDb bio describing her as a model, screenwriter, songwriter, and talented singer. Cathy wanted to do everything, and she wasted no time making celebrity friends like Claudia Jordan and Nicki Chu, who quickly pulled her into their circles. But while most people wanted to be seen front and center on the red carpet, Cathy was fine staying behind the scenes as long as she was getting what she wanted, and some believe that's exactly what attracted Jay-Z to her. After being introduced through Claudia Jordan, their relationship reportedly took off fast. But when you're involved with someone as famous as Jay, especially when he's already married to Beyoncé, something is eventually going to slip. Rumors about the two started spreading after a blogger called Hollywood Street King allegedly exposed Jay for cheating on Beyoncé with Cathy. And once that happened, Cathy immediately deleted her social media to protect both herself and Jay-Z. She even moved to New York, seemingly to avoid any more information leaking about their relationship. But then something changed, and Cathy suddenly stopped trying to hide. Liz Crokin later claimed she reached out to Cathy for an exclusive interview back when she worked at Star magazine. And at first, Cathy completely shut it down and wanted no part of it. But in a last-ditch attempt to secure the story, Liz kept pushing, and surprisingly, Cathy agreed to sit down with her. The problem is, before Cathy could ever tell her side of the story, she was gone. And according to Liz, Cathy's decision to speak out about Jay-Z may have been the final nail in her coffin.
Would consider telling her story to me on the record, which implied to me, obviously, that if she was willing to tell her story about Jay-Z, that it was indeed true that she was having an affair with him. So that was pretty much it. That was the last time that I talked to her, and I was, under the impression that she was very strongly considering talking to me and telling me her story about her affair with Jay-Z.
It turns out that before she ever agreed to speak with Liz, Cathy allegedly warned Jay that she was ready to expose everything. And on top of that, there were even rumors floating around that she may have been connected to Beyoncé as a surrogate, though at this point, that part is still just theory with no confirmed proof. Hollywood Street King also claimed that Cathy and Jay got into a heated phone argument over her upcoming interview, and allegedly that was the last time they ever spoke before she suddenly died. The official report stated Cathy passed away from a brain aneurysm at just 28 years old, and authorities insisted there was nothing suspicious about it. But let's be real, Cathy White's death has to be one of the most questionable Hollywood stories out there, because the timing alone makes people side-eye everything. She reportedly died only days after telling Jay she was going to expose their affair, and multiple rumors also claim she was heavily pregnant. And what makes it even crazier is the fact that she passed away just days before Beyoncé publicly announced that she had given birth to Blue Ivy. Then you have Wendy Williams, who famously reacted when Beyoncé revealed her pregnancy, especially after that viral moment where Beyoncé's belly appeared to fold on live TV like a yoga mat. Wendy never directly accused them of anything, but she definitely threw out hints that no woman's belly folds like that when she's 4 or 5 months pregnant. She also hinted that Jay and Beyoncé were going to have extreme security when it was time for Beyoncé to give birth, and that very few people would be allowed anywhere near the delivery room.
Beyoncé's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away. Beyoncé is going to use a surrogate so she can maintain her body. I don't believe that one. Well, here's one that's even more disgusting than that. They're adopting, but they're going to play it off like it's allegedly, like they gave birth. I don't know, but I can. Okay, now you remember I was the first one to say this, and you remember because wait, I haven't said it yet. Watch. It's going to be an at-home water birth in the master bathroom. There are going to be 3 people there. Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and her mother, Miss Tina. Watch. There will be none of those nurses. There will not be any witnesses at the nurses' station.
And just like clockwork, reports later claimed that the Carters allegedly dropped around $1.3 million to secure an entire hospital floor, all in the name of privacy. Now sure, booking a VIP suite with security posted outside makes total sense when you're Beyoncé, but an entire floor? That's where people started asking questions. Because what exactly required that much lockdown? What was really happening behind those doors the night Beyoncé supposedly gave birth?
Jay-Z, call me, bro. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z, call me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me.
Well, according to Wendy Williams and various online discussions, there have long been rumors surrounding Jay-Z and Beyoncé's private life that continue to resurface from time to time, especially whenever old names like Cathy White come back into conversation. And while some people online have connected different claims and timelines, it's important to note that none of this has ever been officially confirmed. However, what keeps this story alive is how Cathy White was often described in online discussions as someone who moved in high-profile Hollywood circles and may have had access to influential people and environments. And over the years, speculation has grown that she knew more about certain industry situations than what was publicly known, which is why some believe she may have been preparing to speak out in interviews before her passing. And as these theories spread across social media, people began linking unrelated events, interviews, and rumors together, creating a larger narrative that has never been proven but continues to circulate, especially with mentions of Epstein-related discussions, celebrity connections, and resurfaced gossip from entertainment blogs. And while some online users try to connect all these dots into a bigger story, others strongly argue that these are just internet theories with no verified evidence behind them. And that's why this topic remains highly debated, with people still divided between belief, skepticism, and everything in between. So at the end of the day, the question becomes, what do you think about all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.